Basta kayo. This is Queen again from Moments in Focus. So, today, our guest is Miss Beth Alojipan or Alohipan. Anyway, I'm going to share my screen to show her work. Mamaya mag-online siya in a bit, mga 4. Nag-ano lang siya, tawag ito, nagpe-prepare. Share screen. Okay, kita niyo ba? This is her page. So she have 40K followers. Nag-e-event siya. And boudoir session. And ito na, check natin to. Yan. That's her work. What else? She's from Cebu nga pala. And wedding photographer din siya. This is her work. Go. What else? Tapos mamaya baka mag-share din siya ng iba niyang iba niyang work. Pero ito yung page niya. Check niyo na lang, guys. This is also her page, her personal page. Ito po yung isa niyang mga photo. So, maternity photographer din siya. Ito po yung isa. 1. Follow nyo rin yung kanyang profile. Ayan. So, if you are from Cebu and looking for a female photographer, you can reach out to Miss Beth. Ito rin yung isa pa niyang work. Yan. Antayin lang natin siya mag-online. Si minimalist din siya mag-shoot. Pero may impact, 'di ba? Hindi kailangan ng maraming maraming props. Okay. Stop ko na yung pag-share ng screen. Mamaya, I will let her share her work kung meron pa akong hindi na-share. Tayo lang natin siya mag-online, ha? Wait lang, guys. Ready nyo na rin yung mga questions nyo later. So, if you are from Cebu at naghahanap kayo ng photographer, you can reach out. Teka, inform ko lang si Madam na online na tayo. Tapos nga pala mayang gabi, 8 p.m., si Blurberries naman. More on, naman siya. More on fairy, mga debutants. Pa-shoutout. Hi, Sir Ronald. Ayan, na-shoutout na kita. Musta dyan? Nasa Pinas ka ba, sir? Nakauwi ka na ba? Ayan, na-share ko na rin sa mga group para hindi ko na siya i-share now. Ayan, magjo-join na si Madam. Tabingi ba yung aking Hindi naman. nasa Pinas ka na pala. Welcome back. Kailan ang balik mo, sir? Kailan na akyat mo ulit? Nakapasok na ba siya? Ay, paalis na ulit? Hala. Next week na pala. Hindi tayo nakapag-collab ulit. Charot. Ano ba yung dapat kong i-check? Ayun. Kilala mo si Miss Beth, ano? Na pala. Mag-online na daw siya. Wait lang. Ayan na si ma'am. Hello po.
Hi, Queen!
Hi.
Ah,
Wala kang video. Okay.
hindi kasi ako masyadong, familiar with Zoom.
I see.
I'm figuring it out.
Okay, sure. Take your time po. Musta, ma'am?
Okay lang.
Alright. Thank you for joining this podcast.
Yes,
Sorry
thank
din
you also.
kung konti pa lang ang followers, kakaumpisa lang eh. Pero ayun, they
Okay.
voted you kasi na maging guest sa podcast.
Oh, nice.
Oo, sino nga ba yun? Si Sir Adam Legaspi ata yung nag-recommend na i-guest kita.
Okay. Kasi Adam is, I think, from Cebu.
Mm-mm.
Sorry, meron na ba ako? There. Okay. What's up?
Yun, meron naman. Yan, kita na.
Okay.
Alright. So, let's start.
Alright.
Naku, matutuwa yung mga mo. Crush ka kasi ng mga nandito eh. Kailangan. Okay. Na-share ko na yung mga work mo kanina, pero konting scroll lang. Would you mind sharing your experience, journey, or anything na gusto mong i-share as an introduction ba? Para lang alam nung iba, lalo na sa mga viewers na taga-ibang bansa, maybe not familiar sa work mo.
Okay. So, parang when I started photography ba? Sa events?
Yeah. When you started photography?
So I started when I was 18. So I first had my camera back then. And then, at first it was a hobby lang talaga. So I love doing portraits. And then I posted it sa online. It was, I think, year 2008, 2009 pa. So it was new. It was something new na may DSLR, may digital, Tapos yun, nagpo-post ako ng photos, and then some people saw it and they tried asking for the professional fee for the TF, for just portrait shoots, so gano'n. Hindi pa talaga yung events. So, some would hire me for just portrait shots or mga barkada shoots. And then from there, yun, and then I met people doing in the events industry. So yun na yung start, yung nag-event na ako. But I started talaga doing pre-debuts, like debutants, kasi yun yung hindi talaga comparing debuts and weddings, parang mas bigger event yung wedding kasi. Yung,
Mm.
tapos yung pre-debut, I can play with it kasi yung mga kids. So, yun. Mm-mm.
Alin ang mas favorite mo? Portrait, debut, or wedding?
Debut talaga. Kasi portraits, mostly portraits kasi yung debut. Tapos, especially now, parang, unlike before the pandemic, na parang plain pre-debut shoots lang, like outdoors. Ngayon, nag-evolve na siya to studio shoots,
Mm-mm.
and then inspo na, yung kang VJ Pascual, yung ganun na shoots. So, yun. It's more parang mas maraming laro, mas makaka-play ako sa sa sets, sa concepts, yun.
Yung set mo sa studio shoot, pansin ko more on minimalist ka lang din pero mas focus ka sa ilaw, tama ba? Or more on setup ka na or depende sa mood mo?
Depende sa mood. Actually, I do Wild Girl, if you have seen it.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen it
oo.
earlier.
Yeah, yun yung I think mas maximalist talaga yung Wild Girl na sets.
Sige, ma'am.
Mm-mm.
Gusto mo ba i-share?
Yeah.
Mag-share screen? I-activate ko lang. Okay.
Oh, share screen. How do I do that? Sorry.
Somewhere down there. Sa Zoom, halos malapit lang siya dun sa video button. Nakalagay share screen. Kung wala dyan sa baba, baka nasa taas. Instagram ba
Share.
to?
I have both. Share screen?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ayan,
There's a start.
naka-activate na.
Ito ba yun? Sorry. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. I canceled it. Tama ba yung ginawa ko?
Yes, tama. Tapos, alt-tab na lang siguro kung dun sa page na gusto mong ipakita. Kasi nakita yung Zoom. Pero tama. Tama naman yung ganun.
I'm using iPad, so I'm not sure if split screen. Okay. Split screen.
Ayun, may nagpapa-shoutout lang. Si Sir Jordan Zuniga from UK.
Hello. Share. Screen.
Yan. Tapos,
that's it?
Yes. Tapos, siguro, i-ano mo na lang, i-maximize mo na lang yung mismong page na Wild Girl.
This one.
Yan. Tama. Okay na. Yun. Ayan, guys,
Okay.
yung mga work ni ma'am.
Okay.
Yung mga debutants ni ma'am.
So, these are the works. Are mostly studio shoots, but recently, I'd love to do outdoors again. Kasi parang, parang yun naman.
Ganda.
And
And,
so,
sa Cebu ka lang talaga, ma'am, mo? Or dumadayo ka din?
we can do out of the country and out of town shoots naman. Mostly, meron kaming mga Manila clients, other clients na from other places here in the Philippines. But they're the ones who are going to Cebu.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Para sa shoot. Kasi
Yan,
maybe if we
guys.
fly out pa, maybe if we fly out pa, baka
Mas expensive
malaki,
sa
yes, mas
client.
expensive, yeah. But willing naman to go to other places. Like if like photo only lang ang kukunin or what.
Mm. Ayan, guys. I-follow nyo na lang din yung page ni ma'am para ma-inspire kayo sa sa mga work niya. wildgal.ph. Ayun.
Yes.
Alright. Pwede nyo na po i-stop yung screen.
Okay. Thank you.
Yan. Thank you, ma'am. When it comes to obstacles, since male-dominated yung industry natin, nung nag-start ka pa lang, syempre medyo mahirap. Paano mo siya pinace? I mean, paano mo siya naharap yung mga obstacles na yon, and paano mo na overcome yung mga obstacles? You can share any experience na
Experience,
tingin mong naalala mo pa. Ganun.
Okay. So, if obstacles, wala naman siguro. I honestly didn't have much bad experiences, no, being a woman doing photography. For me, it's an advantage kasi na-remember ka talaga sa mga tao. Kasi ganun, I think. Because I started, I think, I was 18 doing photo shoots like that. So, in fairness naman din sa photo and video community here sa Cebu, mostly friends talaga kami. So, wala talagang walang experience na discrimination. Oo, parang magkasundo lahat ng mga creative, the photo and video creatives here in Cebu. Yun. Wala masyadong obstacle. But I heard, like, if makaka-encounter ako ng other women who are in the photo and video industry, I heard some of them would experience some discrimination, like minubully. Pero for me, wala naman masyado. Wala naman ako experience na ganon. Yes.
Actually, hindi na siya na-experience ngayon eh. Mostly parang nung araw pa ata yun. Pag pero ang tagal na nun. Sobrang tagal na.
Kasi madami naman din na female photographers, di ba? Female creatives. Tapos videographers.
Sobrang dami na rin. More on photo ka lang or nagvi-video ka rin?
Photo lang talaga.
Photo lang.
But then, marketing wise, I have to adapt. So, I do some clips. Hindi talaga videographer level. I just do some clips para lang may posting ako. Yun, for reels, yung ganon. But then, but we have video services, but I do get videographers na friends ko.
Thank you. All right. How do you ensure professionalism when it comes to, kagaya niyan, debut, weddings, especially kung outdoor? Siyempre sa Cebu, hindi rin naman ma-determine yung exact weather, di ba? Or yung atmosphere doon. How do you ensure na yung professionalism mo intact pa rin and also safe pa rin both clients and your team?
You mean ang location ba to? You mean the locations? Different, Okay, I always do, for example, maulan, yung ganun, or it's too hot. I always ask the clients if they're comfortable with that, and then during meetings, kaya mas importante talaga yung pre-prod, yung pre-production meetings. Oo, importante talaga para you'll know the clients if they're comfortable with the heat or if they're okay. Example, with a certain location na it's hard to go there. Kasi different naman yung mga clients. So, you have to, for me, you have to pre-prod talaga. Pre-prod para you'll not get too many um, bad encounters during the shoot na. Kasi that's what I don't like also eh. Yung hindi prepared during the shoot.
Mm-mm.
So, yes, I always, of course, I do yung mind setting sa clients during the meeting. Let's say, photo shoots are not really that easy, no? When you, when the clients, they're not models, kasi hindi sila models, tapos they're real people, when you're dealing with real people. So you have to prep their minds that maybe, feel nila na easy lang mag-shoot, parang artista, but it's not. So, I always tell them na you have to set your minds. Tapos, binabayaran kasi yung team. They pay for the team. And then, if they will be having a bad mood because of a certain,
Nawala yung camera. Nawala yung
Sa
camera
akin?
ko. Sa akin.
Okay.
Sige,
Okay.
go ahead, ma'am. Sorry.
Oo, yun lang. Kasi pag mawawala na sa mood yung client during the shoot, yun na yung pinaka-hard na parte. Parang I want the shoot to parang gusto kong maganda yung mood ng mga the people around, the clients especially. Yun. I think that's it. And if ever, pre-prod, if ever, let's say, maulan, you always have plan B. And then, yes. And for example, I always tell them that this time of the hour, let's say, what's ideal time? It's not ideal to shoot around 10 to 2 p.m. Because
Kasi
it's hot, so we
mainit.
can do so we can do indoor shots if they want some indoor shots, and then this particular time lang, yun lang yung pwede and ideal to shoot outdoors.
Yan.
So,
Thank you for
I think
that.
pre-prod talaga.
Pre-prod talaga yung Oo, yung pre-planning talaga yung ang pinaka-importante. And kasama talaga siya eh. Kahit saang genre dapat,
Yeah.
By the way, ma'am, wala pa naman nagtatanong. Anong gamit mong camera ngayon?
I'm using Sony. Yes, but I have Fuji system. But then for work I will always use Sony.
Sony talaga. Ever since nung nag-start ka, Sony ka na talaga?
Canon.
Nag-start ka
Kasi
sa Canon.
Canon, and then Fuji system talaga ako. Kasi I appreciate the Fuji, its colors and all. But then for kasi it's easier to use for me the Sony system compared to the Fuji one, kasi I think for me work-wise convenient talaga yung Sony.
When it comes to pricing dyan sa Cebu, okay naman. Wala namang price war talaga.
You mean
or same
for the rates? For the rates. For price, meron din. I mean, it's hard, especially sa weddings. Kaya I think your network is your net worth. So I have to work on na lang with marketing para you can get the clients that you want, that the clients na well fit for you and for your rates and their budgets, yung ganon. For me, yes, if you're not into posting that much, you can always work with the coordinator, di ba? Meron din naman yung mga tie-ups. But then of course, you will expect lesser lesser rates when you're having a tie-up. For me, I don't do tie-ups kasi mas gusto ko yung direct ako makipag-meeting sa clients, yung ganun. So, I always do marketing. I always do postings. Yes. weddings, debuts. Yeah, I always do my own postings.
I see. More, nagpe-paid ads ka din or more on organic reach lang?
Yes, more on organic reach. But kailangan talaga mag-paid ads. Pero depende
Minsan,
sa oo, depende sa nature of the brand, because I have the Wild Folks for weddings, and then I have the Wild Girl for debuts. I have the Wildlings also for the kids, for family. So I have a studio for it. So I think the Wildlings needed the sponsored ads always.
I see. Pinaghiwa-hiwalay mo yung mga pages na yon. Hindi
Brands.
siya
Yes. Oo. Kasi I want
nice.
direct. Oo, I want direct specific market clientele in every brand.
How do you handle multiple pages and multiple brands? Hindi ka ba nahihirapan?
So, tini-turn over ko yung mga brands, let's say, for the Wild Folks. After how many years, I let my husband take over it, and then I have a team naman. I have a team of photographers that I can rely on, and they're also under Wild Folks. So, hindi freelance. So I don't really like freelance.
You have in-house team talaga
Yes,
per
yes.
brand. I see. May question ba dito? Ayun, may question po. Do you do video po as well? If you do, can you share here po? Yes na sagot niya kanina. Yes, sir. Oo, shinare niya kanina yung mga video sa debut. Ayun. Sige, ma'am. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay.
You can answer it.
Yeah, you can check on, because I don't post mostly of our videos in our Facebook page, but you can check our Instagram, wildgirl.ph, for the reels, videos, but that mostly we're photos talaga, not really videos. Yeah, more on photos.
Bali, Sir Jordan, hindi siya mismo yung nag-video, meron siyang team for that. Nabanggit niya po kanina. Ayun. Si Sir Jordan kasi ay matagal na naghanap ng videographer yan. Wala pa siya nahanap.
Okay.
He is from UK kasi. Siguro hirap makahanap ng ng freelancers or editor.
True.
Since female photographer ka, anong pinaka-edge mo compared sa ibang photographers when it comes to your genre?
Okay. So I think number one, I think clients would appreciate that it's a woman, it's a female photographing them. Especially we are working always with women, 'di ba? Oo. Tapos the comfortability. For example, if debutant yan, mostly the parents would be more during meetings ba, they always tell me that it's good because the team is more on our female, kasi sa Wild Girl female kami, yung stylist, yung makeup artist female kami. Parang plus point siya sa parents kasi 'di ba 18 yun, tapos yun. Also alam kasi natin yung insecurities ng mga babae, 'di ba? Oo, that's why
unang tingin pa lang.
'di ba? Alam natin kung anong gusto na angle nila. Tapos I always research before shooting their Instagram profile, if anong angle usually their selfies, yung ganon. Yun, para gusto ko talaga on the day sa shoot, alam ko na yung vibe nung subject. Yun, alam ko yung style niya. Para easy na lang to work on that day.
Oo, tama naman, tama. Actually, yung pag-check sa profile ng client, malaking tulong din sa atin yun eh. Except na lang kung
Yes.
talagang nakalock yung profile niya or naka-private yung
Yes,
profile.
that's why pre-prod is always good.
Mm-mm.
Pre-prod. Kasi mamimit mo yung yung
Mm-mm. Yung
client.
client.
Mm.
Sa mga aspiring photographers, do you have any tips or mga suggestion before sila mag-accept ng mga paid shoots? Ganun.
If ano naman sa panahon naman ngayon, no, if you just put your work sa social media, that's it na. What you see is what you get from a client's point of view. That's why, di ba? So I think you research na lang on the rates, on the pricing. I think that's it. Kasi alam mo naman, I think kung ano yung yung worth mo sorry.
Okay lang.
Yung worth
Baby ma.
baby ko. Yung worth mo as a creative. I think yun lang para hindi ka underprice also, 'di ba? Yun kasi yung problem is kailangan i-educate natin yung mga bagong creatives. Kasi I think that's the problem. Hindi naman pwede na because 'di ba, if nauna tayo sa industry, we have the rate that we give to ourselves na hindi naman pwede na ito yung rate ko, tapos hindi parang sinasabi mo sa mga bagong creative na your rates are too low, your 'di ba, yun yung usual na sentiments, your rates are too low, you are destroying the industry, yung ganun. But I think for me, as those who are if you are on that level na you've been in the industry na, then you know how the rates works, or the yung pricing works. I think it's our job also to educate the new ones that ito yung ideal price range. Diba? Hindi naman pwede mag-rate
Cebu,
sila.
ma'am? Diyan ba sa Cebu, ma'am, ano ba mga starting price ng debut tsaka wedding?
Okay. I think they have this is too sad, no? But I heard there some of the creatives are still accepting like the 15,000 to 20,000 startup rate for an event with the prenup already.
With prenup?
Yes. Yes. But I understand because they are under that's the ratings here in Cebu. They are under a coordinator, but it's not bad because the coordinators are giving them a lot of shoots naman every month. Yes, so that's their agreement.
Tie-up.
Yes, tie-ups. Usually that's their agreement. But for those who doesn't have any tie-ups, I think the starting is maybe 35,000 maybe up. Yun.
Halos same lang din pala sa same lang din pala dito sa Manila and Cavite.
Okay. Really? Oh, that's
pero
good.
mas
because you're not pricing low too much.
Hindi. Kasi actually, may mga nagpe-presyo dito, 5K, prenup and wedding na, ganon. Photo and video, mga ganon. It's too low.
Talaga?
Oo, kaya ako natanong. Kasi province kasi tong Cavite and Cebu is more on big city na kayo, di ba?
Yeah. Okay. For the 5, okay. But para siguro sa mga startup, pero no.
Oo.
Diba?
Possible na startup din sila, mga newbie, ganun. Pero tie-up, napaka-low pag 5K. Sobrang low nun for tie-up.
Yeah.
Pero usually, mga freelancers nag-start sa 4K, 5K, ganyan. May videographer din dito na nag-start sa 6K, 7K, or 8K, ganun.
That's freelancing, like other the
Mm-mm.
shooters or the studio owners, shooters.
Freelancers. Hindi sila studio owner. Sa studio
Okay.
owner may sarili silang price eh. Kasi ako studio
Mm-mm.
owner din ako. So
Mm-mm.
may sarili din akong price. Pero I'm not doing a lot of event or wedding kasi ang forte
Mm-mm.
ko is newborn, maternity, and family.
Oh, right. Newborn, napaka-tricky. Ayoko na newborn.
Ayaw mo na
Ayun lang yun.
newborn.
Very,
Pero
very
nagtry
hard. Very
ka.
hard.
Nagtry
Nag-try
ka
ako sa babies ko, but never in my
sa client.
dream. Wala sa dream ko naman newborn. It's not
Mahirap
easy. It's
ano.
not easy.
Oo.
Mahirap. Nag-hire talaga ako. I have 2 sons na. Tapos nag-hire talaga ako ng newborn photographer for them.
Mm,
Yes. Mm-mm.
mahirap talaga kasi.
Oo.
Pero cute kasi sila.
Oo nga.
Mm.
It's your forte. Tapos hindi pa naman masyadong marami yung newborn photographer, diba? I'm not sure. I'm not sure also.
Yeah, medyo madami-dami na din kami. Pero hindi kasing dami ng sa wedding industry. Mas
true.
ano pa lang kami, parang nagbo-boom pa lang kami. Late bloomers,
Oo.
mga ganun.
Oy, yung mga newborn photography, yung sa studio lang, mas malaki pa yung income kaysa wedding. Oo.
Minsan, yung ibang studio, oo. Pero dito sa Cavite kasi parang may mga mabababa na rin mag-price.
Okay. Pero you think about it, wala kasi masyadong expenses. If like, diba, sa studio lang. That's what I appreciate also with our Wildlings na brand. Pero wala kami newborn. I don't do newborn. I give them to the newborn photographers talaga.
Pag may studio ka, tapos nag-newborn ka, malaki makasakop ng space, ma'am. Sobra. Kasi mga props pa lang compared sa mga kids or adult portrait, simple lang. Konting props lang. In newborn, kailangan updated ka lagi sa latest trends. Ganun. Tapos kailangan pa siyang kailangan madami ka talagang stock na props in case masira ng assistant, ganun.
Tapos yung sanitation pa niyan.
Yes, yung sanitation, maya't maya, mula pagpasok mo pa lang ng studio, hanggang sa paglabas ng client, ganun. Yung iba, hindi ko alam paano nila nagagawa yung multiple newborn, hindi ko alam paano nag-work yung ganun. Yung magsasanitize after, tapos another client na naman. Ako kasi I do newborns once or twice a day. Pero hindi magkaparehas na oras. As in, malaki yung lockdown kasi ang bagal namin mag-sanitize ng studio. Yung studio kasi isang buong bahay siya. So, may second floor. And apat yung rooms. So, ang daming nililinis. Kaya mahirap. Mahirap mag-multiple clients in one day.
Yun lang. In one day.
Pero sa inyo, kaya nyo, di ba? Mag-multiple clients at mag-mini shoot. O, ano yung tawag doon? Mini session ba yun? Oo.
Yes, mini session. So, yeah, oo. I think ang pinakamarami na namin is 6 in one day.
6 in one day?
Yes, in one day. Yun yung pinakamarami. Kasi yung Wildlings na brand namin, like, siya ang pinakabago.
Pero marami talaga mas tawag dito? Mas maraming kita talaga pag kids and babies compared sa wedding.
Oo. Tapos na-appreciate ko kasi nasa studio ka lang.
Nasa studio ka lang, hindi masyadong stress.
Oo. For for family din, may photographer na ako for that. So I do the maternity shoots kasi 'di ba girls, women kasi tapos mostly makikita yung
How do you transition sa pagkuha ng kasi medyo hirap pa ako diyan eh. 3 years pa lang kasi akong 3.5 years akong studio owner. How do you transition from starting studio owner to hiring a freelancer or your own in-house shooters? Is it built on trust muna or how do you do it?
ang dami ko na naranasan na heartbreaks.
Oo, 'di ba? Kasi
Yun.
yun yung kinakatakot ko kaya hindi ako makapag in-house. Nakakatakot na medyo takot pa ako mag-outsource.
Oo.
Ganun.
Pero I don't like freelancers talaga. Though they're my friends ha, but I don't do freelancing kasi ayoko ng um, yung naghahatid ng story sa other studio owners.
Mm.
Yun lang yung inaano ko. Oo. Tapos, I get lang, let's say, yung mga gustong matuto.
You start
Tapos wala,
with newbies and then you
yes,
hone them. Okay.
yes. Or the ones that are, parang, parang gusto lang ng income. But the hard part is teaching them.
Mm-mm.
Kasi hindi kasi creative. Kasi for me, if they started now, they have their own camera na, they have their own aesthetic na, they have their own colors.
Mm-mm.
Gusto ko kasi ako ang nagti-teach. Ako ang I'm the one giving them the colors, the values, para makuha nila yung values ng company. Parang ganun.
Mm-mm.
Yung how I want the photos to turn out, what shots I want, parang ganun.
Magandang idea yun, yung wala pa talaga silang alam.
Yes.
Oo.
Mm-mm.
Para maging in-house mo compared
It's hard.
pero naranasan mo na mag-hire ng yung may alam na rin sa photography.
That
Mas
time when
mahirap talaga.
Yes, because they have their own they have their own aesthetic na. They have their own colors and styles, yung ganun, oo.
Bali, unteachable na ganun. Hindi na makapag-adapt.
Hindi naman unteachable, pero yeah, it's hard to adapt na to our style, colors.
Magandang yan. Magandang tips kasi yan talaga yung medyo hirap ako yung mag-outsource. Kasi
pero oo, trial and error din kasi, tapos trust and loyalty. Talaga, loyalty will come a long way. Yes, that's what I always tell them.
And syempre you mentioned trust. Meron na bang sumira ng trust mo when it comes to business or hiring an in-house?
Yes. Oo. Meron na.
Madami.
Pero hindi naman madami. Like, I think one lang. Kasi mostly yung mga shooters namin na na-hire namin or sa team, they went out because they wanted to do another job. Then that's fine. Okay lang naman. Friends kami until now. There's just one person na, I don't know. Yeah. Ewan ko sa kanya. Hindi namin alam.
Yun kasi nakakatakot yung ichuchuchu ka sa ibang studio pag halimbawa lumipat siya, ganun. Do you build any rules like a contract na parang di ko alam paano kung sabihin. Parang NDA once na nagwo-work ka dito tapos after mo
yes.
Oo, after mo mag-work sa studio na to, you have 6 months na hindi ka pwede mag-disclose. Do you have something like that? Para ma-protect yung brand mo?
Yes, as of now, wala pa. But lesson learned, yung that person talaga, we thought of doing that sa mga people with us working. Kasi importante kasi yung brand na, that's what we realized kasi, that's the brand you worked on for years. Hindi masakit if yung may ganun talaga na betrayal. So I think maganda yung non-disclosure agreement talaga. I would suggest to do that. Our values kasi, my values from the start is we grow together and then we're a team, we're a family, like that. So I didn't thought of doing that non-disclosure agreement because they were friends, ganun. I haven't treated them like they're my shooters or like my photographers or like yung working talaga for me or employees because that's what I'm always telling them. We always go together. But then, yun lang. You have to that certain experience. We realized that we have to do the NDA. NDA, yes. For me, yes, you do the NDA because not all people will appreciate what you do for them. Like, yung ganun.
Di kasi may iwasan talaga, may
Yeah.
darating at darating na ganun.
Di ba, ikaw yung nag pursue to do this to them. I mean, like, pursue them to learn more. Ganun. Tapos, parang, ano ba yung term? Where they left you for something. And then, ang worst, parang sinisiraan ka pa.
Oo.
Yung ganun.
Yun.
Oo.
And ang mas mahirap doon, ipapasa nila doon sa competitor yung kung ano man natutunan nila. Yun.
Well, for me, it's okay. I don't really, hindi po ako nagmamahin ng gano'n. Ang akin lang yung sinisiraan ka lang. Tapos, wala ka namang ginagawa na, you don't have bad intentions. You didn't have bad intentions towards them. Yun lang yung masakit. Na maybe that's part of the growth of your business also. You have to face those lessons learned ba?
Tama naman. Ayun. I think nasagot mo na lahat ng question. Check ko lang kung may mga nag-a-ask ng questions dito. Wala pa naman.
Okay.
What else? Since wala pa naman nagko-question, siguro mga busy sa shoot tong mga to. Yung closing question ko na lang. Why photography?
Photography kasi,
kasi 'di ba ang dami namang pwedeng work for us, 'di ba? As pwede rin tayo maging housewife.
Okay.
Maging housewife na lang kasi we have husband naman, 'di ba? Actually, yun yung gusto kong malaman sa mga lahat ng in-interview ko. Why photography? Why did you choose this?
Kasi at first I got fascinated with the art. And then meron kasing time of yung nagsa-start ako, grabe yung struggle. Tapos parang it saved me from my lowest, parang naging diversion ko siya. Parang naging diversion ko siya. Tapos it was a tool already to express the things that I cannot even express or I cannot express into words. Parang ganun. Parang yun. And then also when I started earning from it, I appreciated it even more. So, yun. That's the reason why I do photography. Parang it always saved me from those, it saved me from those dark moments. Kasi nag-diversion siya. Oo.
Kumbaga, lahat kasi tayo dumadaan sa mga ganun, no? Yung mga,
yes.
Pero photography talaga yung nakakapagpasalba sa atin. Minsan.
Kasi until na-fascinate pa rin ako sa art. Parang I'm still learning. Ang dami ko pang hindi pa na-learn. Ang dami ko pang gustong gawin.
Oo, kasi yung photography sobrang lawak niya. Halos lahat gusto mong matutunan.
Tapos may AI pa ngayon. You know.
And we can incorporate AI din sa mga photos natin.
Yeah, true.
Ang daming dapat matutunan at ma-improve pa kahit gaano pa tayo katagal. Unless landscape photographer ka or ano.
Ang dami din kasi parang opportunities that you get from it. Like yung let's say, di ba ang daming way of having income?
Mm-mm.
Hindi lang weddings, hindi lang debuts, hindi lang, ang dami kasi.
Marami na.
So,
Actually,
parang
meron pang
assurance, parang,
nag-workshop, ganon. Ikaw ba,
yun,
ma'am,
oo.
nagpapa-masterclass ka dyan sa Cebu?
Wala kasi, parang, I don't have the right pa to do masterclass. Oo.
Kahit matagal ka na?
Oh, I don't know how. I haven't tried. I do workshops for our team. Like I gather creatives, like makeup artists, because we can
Sa team nyo?
call
Oo,
people lang
sige.
naman. Oo. Yung sa team lang para practice lang ganun. But I haven't tried doing it. Like I'm paid doing it. Oh.
Kasi dito madami na kahit newbies, or hindi naman newbies. Kumbaga, hindi pa ganun katagal yung experience sa photography. Nagpapa-masterclass na sila.
Okay. But I'm attending workshops. I'm actually attending workshops now. Kasi I want to learn also how they do it. Maybe I can, do some also. Soon.
Ako din dyan ako nag-start yung kaka-attend ng workshop
Oo.
para aralin kung ano yung ginagawa nila.
Noon hindi ako nag-attend ng workshop. Ngayon lang. Kasi parang something yun na naman.
Iba kasi yung approach ng photographers, So, curious ka din, ay, paano nila ginagawa yun? Paano nila iniilawan to? Ganito, ganyan.
Oo.
Ayan.
Then you have to adapt and
And try.
Yung mga bago ngayon, especially ngayon grabe yung transition. Parang every now and then may bago.
Ang bilis Especially, ang daming ilaw na bago ngayon.
True.
Meron na silang mga, RGB lights na
yes, oo.
Na i-combine mo sa strobe, yung mga ganun, gusto mo rin aralin yan. Unlike sa newborn photography, isa lang talaga ilaw.
Oo nga.
Isa lang talaga, one light lang.
Oo.
And thank you so much, ma'am, sa pag-accept ng invitation and for sharing your journey with us and your experiences.
Yes.
Yan. Thank you so much and you have a great day. Baka kailangan ka
Thank you.
ng baby mo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
And guys, later tonight, si Blurberries naman po yung guest. Please tune in at 8 p.m. Bye now. Bye.